warm welcome to all the viewers. I am Sarabjot Kaur. Let's have a look on the top stories. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal said that the Indian Railways is going to commence services from and through Punjab as the farmer unions have announced complete lifting of blockades. After the postponement of the farmer movement on railway tracks and stations in Punjab from November 23rd, Indian Railways is going to start rail services from and through Punjab. The passenger farmers and industries will be benefited by the removal of the impasse in train operations. The development comes 2 days after Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder Singh succeeded in breaking the imbroglio over the suspension of train services in the state, with the farmer unions acceding to his appeal and announcing complete lifting of rail blockade from November 23rd. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jai Ram Thakur said, keeping in view the upsurge in COVID-19 cases in the state, the government would consider to impose few restrictions to avoid social gatherings and ensuring that the people take all necessary precautionary measures. He said it was also important to regularly monitor the COVID positive cases kept in home isolation as their number was more than those admitted in hospitals. A 150-meter long underground tunnel suspected to be used by 4 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists for infiltration from Pakistan was detected by the BSF at the international border in Jammu and Kashmir's Samba district on Sunday. DGP Dilbag Singh, who along with Border Security Force Inspector General Jammu Frontier NS Jamwal and Inspector General of Police Jammu Range Mukesh Singh inspected the scene near Regal village, said the tunnel was unearthed following investigation into the recent encounter near Nagrota. The body of former Panipat councillor Harish Sharma was fished out from the Delhi Parallel Canal by an NDRF team, following which hundreds of protesters blockaded the national highway NH44, demanding that the criminal cases be filed against police officials, including Panipat SP Manisha Chaudhary, for allegedly driving Sharma to take the extreme step. The traffic held up for at least 3 hours was finally cleared at 8 p.m. At least 2,000 Dera Sacha Sauda followers have descended on Salabatpura, the Punjab headquarters of the Sirsa-based sect, to demand the arrest of the killers of prominent Dera member Manohar Lal. The latter was shot dead at Bhakta Bhaika in Bathinda district on Friday. The Dera followers say they will not cremate the body till their demand is met. Dera committee leader Harcharan Singh said they had met police officials in this regard. Bhupinder Singh Virk, SSP, said the Dera administration has raised certain issues which would be placed before the higher authorities. Delhi residents woke up to the chillest November morning in the last 17 years on Sunday, with minimum temperature choking a low of 6.4 degrees Celsius. Maximum and minimum temperatures hovered below normal limits in Punjab and Haryana too. Ambala recorded a high of 22.2 degrees Celsius, down 5 notches, and Hisar 22.8 degrees Celsius, 6 degrees below normal. Amritsar recorded a high of 20.8 degrees Celsius, down 6 notches, while Ludhiana registered a maximum of 22.2 degrees Celsius, down 5 notches. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said more than 2.6 crore families, including in Uttar Pradesh, have been provided with piped drinking water in the country under the Jal Jeevan Mission. The Jal Jeevan Mission was launched on August 15, 2019 with an aim to provide tap drinking water to every rural household by 2024, laying the foundation stone of rural drinking water projects in Mirzapur and Sombhadra districts of the Vindhyachal region in Uttar Pradesh. Today, via video conferencing, Modi said they would go a long way in redressing water problems of the areas besides boosting the economy. PGI Chandigarh Director Jagat Ram today said the Oxford University Serum Institute of India vaccine, which is in the final stages of development, was the most suitable for Indian settings. Speaking to the Tribune, he said the vaccine trials were progressing very well and early results were very encouraging. The PGI Chandigarh had already administered the second dose of vaccine to 100 volunteers as part of the ongoing phase 3 trials in India, he added. Early phase trial results from PGI showed strong safety outcomes in 149 participants who were administered the first dose of Covishield. In the final third phase of the trial, all participants will be inoculated with the second phase. The second dose has already been given to 100 participants and the trial is nearly completion, after which results of immunogenicity and cell-mediated immunity will be generated and analyzed for final outcomes, he said. The police have booked around 7 persons, including a bridegroom and 3 women, for allegedly marrying a minor girl in Beas. Those booked have been identified as Bimla, Malkeet Singh, Shinder Kaur and Mahinder Singh, all residents of Gurdaspur, Principal Singh, Ranjit Singh and Bevi, all residents of Wazir Bhular village. Father of the victim, who filed a complaint with the police, said the accused connived with each other and married her 15-year-old daughter with Principal. A case under Section 9, 10 and 11 of the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act has been registered against the accused. US President-elect Joe Biden has appointed Indian-American Mala Adiga as the policy director of his wife Jill. Adiga was a senior advisor to Jill and senior policy advisor for Biden's poll campaign. She previously worked for Biden's foundation as director for higher education and military families. Adiga will work for the First Lady, who intends to prioritize education and welfare of military families. That's all for the day. Thank you.